Hello. So it is another day, and today we want to do more. So this is the concept that we're doing. We're designing this design here from start to end, and by the end, we're going to do documentation for the same, so that you have a full plan that you can be able to take to your client, to take to printing, and then sell it to your client. So, and I hope in the whole process you will be able to learn how you can be able to do everything. If you get a client, how you can be able to start a design, continue with it to the point that you finish, and take it for approval. So this is the model that we're doing now, and this is how it looks like. It is a hidden roof. We have a channel here, like a concrete gutter, and a concrete gutter here as well. Then we have a downpipe here. We have hidden a downpipe in this decoration on this design, so that you won't be able to see it. So far, this is where we are. Okay, this is our model after we did the first tutorial, and I did provide the files to this, the working files up to this point. If you want to download this model up to this point, there was a provision in the previous tutorial, and after we finish this one as well, we are going to put a link in the description of how you can be able to download the model to this point. Say you like free stuff and you just want to download it. But our hope is that you watch this video on YouTube and you don't have to download the video. What I mean by downloading is the model, this model, and not the video. So let's continue. So today I want us to do windows. We are going to do windows. We are going to do the slab, and we might be able to do the slab for this part here, the roof slab, since the rooftop for this part will be a reinforced concrete. And let's get in. So if you want to do windows, again, you just go to, on this side you have document, viewpoint, and design. So you go to this design and you have to look for windows, which is here, window tool. You click on the window tool, and you will get a number of different types of window. If you want, you can just click all, and you will get a lot of windows that you can be able to choose from which one you desire or your heart wants. But for me, I want window 24, so I can just search window 24. So window 24 is the same. If you're using ArchiCAD 26, it is window 26. ArchiCAD 25 is window 25. If you're using 24 then, or 23, it's window 23. So I click on window 25, and I want to do some settings on it. So for dimensions, 1500 is okay. I think let me do 1400. And so from the ground, if you have 1500 from the ground, then it should be something like 700. So this is when we are talking about the lintel. The lintel level, the ring beam level. The ring beam is somewhere around 2200 or 2100. So I'm placing mine at 2200. So it means 700 plus 1500, you get to 2200. You get it. I know you do. Then let me hit OK for now. I want to have a surface here. I'm going to create a new surface, so I'm going to options, elements, then surface, options, elements, then surfaces, and I will go to glossy white, and I click on new glossy white CL2, let me say C01, and now I go back to my window tool, and I still have the window 24, still the dimensions that I chose. So I click on basic window settings, and I'm clicking on this. So do I have grids here? Let me introduce grids, but not too many. You just want a few. So if you want this design, then with, let's do 35. Grid thickness we do 35. This way you can be able to see it well in motion when you begin your render from a distance. Then we just want a few. Can we adjust them from here, or we do it later? I don't want to have many grids, so let me do, in fact, having a plain one looks better, especially on this type of design. You don't want to have lots of grids. So horizontally, can we do 2? We're going to adjust later. Let me do this one first. This one on this when you get here, you want to click on uniform window surfaces. Then I'm clicking on this and choosing paint anthracite. Then I'm going to look for casing. I want casing outside. Then I'm going to look for the casing surface. I want it to be white, the white we just created. And I hit OK. Then I can come and do it here. So for now, we just want to see if the setting of your window is something that you're okay with. So this one, am I okay with it? I think in terms of grids, this one looks okay. Let's do this one. We can do more grids, right? So let me delete this one for now and go back to my window setting, and we're going to look for grids. We are on basic window settings. I want to do more on grids. So we just had 2 here. Let's have 3, and I think let's have 4. Then you can try and see. Let's leave it like that for now. So we have that window. We can come and have another one here, and here. Let me do one here, and here. But the one here we want to reduce to, is this one okay, or shall I reduce it? Okay. So then here we have a corner window. So you can use a corner window. Do I have a corner window? There is somewhere usually a corner window, but I normally have issues with finding it. So I usually have some issue with finding it. So when I'm unable to find the corner window, I just use the normal window like this, and I do another one like that. Then I can shorten this one to that point. You can try to see what you've done in 3D. So this corner window doesn't look nicer. So we bring it to here. We reduce it a little bit, and I'm going to shorten this one also. So I'm actually watching this. I want to reduce it until this one disappears. But the best way of building this thing, sometimes it feels like you need a column at this corner. But anyways, so to that end, we're okay. Are we okay? No, we're not. So let me have this one go a little overboard. Yeah, like that. So far we're good. And what else my friend? What else my friend? So we want to have here also, we can either use windows or we can use doors, or we want to have another window here. So let me come and draw it. Window tool. I'll try to make it smaller later. For now, I think I'm done with windows. Only this one and the one for the bathroom. But let me just use this one. I will shorten it later. Then I can click on, let me click on window again, and I'm going to, let me go with the door, and let's choose empty. Shall we begin with empty or the other door? Let's begin with the other door. So for the main door, we're going with the single leaf. I can choose this one. Then once you click on it, you have preview and positioning, and you have hinged door settings. So you want to click on the hinged door settings, and once you do, you shall be able to see the door leaf. So when it comes to the door leaf, you want to choose a door leaf that you're okay with. So for me, I'm going with this one as of now, as of today, and I want to have an handle again. So let me go with that. And up to that point, I don't want to do a lot of things on it, so let me come and place it. The door, shall we open it inside or outside? I think let me go with outside. Then we can have a door here, but this one will be a different type of door. So let's go back to doors and choose a different one for a different function. So do you have, there's another door that I like. Let me choose door 24, and I want to use this because it comes with the door frame. So I want to use the door frame like this, and you can go and do different settings on the wood if you want, but for now we can leave it as it is. But usually it's better let me just go and change the wood so that we have something different. Let me use mahogany horizontal. It will look a little better. So we have a door here. Okay, I think we have a door here. This door, we should have opened it this way so that we have switches here. Then let's have a door here, and here no point of having a door because this will be more like our kitchen area. Then we can have a door here, and this one, let's open it this way, that way. The best position will be here or here. Even for this one, I think the best decision, if you're making this one, the best decision will be to have a pocket door or one that slides. It saves a lot of space and time. Okay, so to that end, I think we're okay. We're just making this one longer, but what we're doing is pretty easy for it for sure. And so let me try to go faster. Haliko. So we go to empty door. use this one. So we have gone to the empty door and I'm choosing to use symbol door opening. We want one to be here. Another one here. Another one here. Then I'm going to the line tool, document, document and line tool. I want the distance from here to where the door begins to be 600. So that is there. Then same to this other end also, I want it to be 600. Okay, then for this one I want it to be from here to here. So what we'll do later on, we will place grids here. Then from this, for this one, let's do, this one is 500. Okay, let's leave it like that and reduce it here to 180. Then this one we want to reduce it. We basically want to reduce the size so that we can accommodate the design that will be on the left and right side. So I'm going with 500 and the height I'm doing 1900. So it means I will have to change this one to 400 for 300. Yeah, then for this one I want to do 700 and can I do 15 or can I do let's do 1700 the height. So it means we change this one to 500 so that it gives us 2200. So you always want the level of your windows to be the same so that when you are doing the elevations it will look nice. So this one is what you have so far, and for this let's do a change in grid so that we can only have so we are where we have search options, search type, we want to have only 2, not 3, so we click on 2. Yeah, so far so good so far. You can see that the drawing is coming here, and I wanted to do more on this but I've gone so slow. I'm very slow when it comes to this thing, so my video is already 20 minutes, but of course I'll reduce it a little to maybe 17 or 18. But so far you can see the similarities, how they are coming. You can try to see the similarities, how they are coming. So it means we are on the right track to having it looking exactly the same way like the other one. So in the meantime, see in the next one. In the next one we'll come to do the design here. Let me show you on this. We shall do here this one, then we can do this slab here and also the floor slab, and what else, I think we can do the gutters as well. Or shall we do the parapet first? We shall see in the next one. I'm not sure when I will make the next one, maybe in 2 weeks from now. It's going to take some time because I'm going to, sometimes you make these things but yeah, you just make for fun because you don't get anything in return. So when you get bored sometimes, or you get a little busy, so it's going to take some time, maybe 2 or 3 weeks before I make the other part. But once I do, I'll just make the complete part. It will be just the whole complete part. So I mean, to the end, I might just be able to upload all of them from what will be remaining to the final part, or what I will have made during that time, depending with the time that I will have. In the meantime, see in the next one. Don't get bored if we upload other things. Sometimes it is easier to upload other things than to making a tutorial. It takes a lot of time. Like this one has taken, for now it's 22 minutes to get to this point. Then maybe you're not talking about the time, maybe you had to think about the concept or what you're going to do. Maybe 15 or so minutes, sometimes could take more. Then you will have time to go and edit again. You're going to go through the entire clip, deleting some parts, and you just have to go through slowly. So again, you're talking about maybe like another hour or so. So it usually takes maybe 3 to 4 hours to just make one of this video that's shorter, and it's quite a lot of time. And sometimes, it's not like you're getting anything from it, so we just do it for the fun. So whenever you're doing something for fun, you tend to do it when you're free, or when you feel like, hey, it's time, let me do one. But sometimes you get bored and you stop doing it for a while. So, but I will be able to continue this one. I know there is another tutorial, another series that I was doing, which I only did the first part, and I've been getting requests a lot, people asking for it, but I got bored with it when I started doing it. So I hope I won't get bored with this, and we will go to the end. In the meantime, see you in the next one.